New details are emerging about the FBI raid on homes owned by rapper P. Diddy.
Hold on to your seats, because what the FBI uncovered during their recent raid on Diddy's properties is nothing short of jaw-dropping. We're talking about a string of shocking allegations that could bring down one of the biggest names in music. The FBI searched his homes in both Miami and Los Angeles, and what they found will make your jaw drop. From wild secret parties called freak-offs to items that raise serious red flags, Diddy's hidden world is being exposed in ways no one saw coming. But here's the real kicker. Among the most disturbing discoveries were not just substances or wild party supplies, but evidence of darker activities involving serious claims of coercion and exploitation. The kinds of secrets Diddy has allegedly been keeping under wraps for years are finally coming to light, and the feds are digging deep into everything he's been trying to hide. So how did a man who seemed to have it all fall into this storm of controversy? The FBI's findings are just the tip of the iceberg, with everything on the line. Diddy now has to face the consequences of his alleged actions. We're about to break down everything they discovered and what this could mean for his future. You won't believe the details of what was hidden behind the glitz and glam of his celebrity life, so get ready to hear all the shocking facts. Sources say his parties were outrageous. Back in the early Diddy's white party was the invite everyone in high society wanted. Listers and influencers would fill the venue, but the real action didn't begin until the clock struck midnight. The parties were legendary, with a vibe that promised the ultimate experience for those lucky enough to attend. But now shocking revelations about what actually went down have emerged, casting a dark shadow on Diddy's infamous gatherings. Sources have recently come forward claiming that Diddy's so-called freak-offs weren't just wild, but involved much darker, dangerous activities. Allegedly, he supplied substances to female attendees and male escorts. The nights were known for their anything-goes atmosphere, and many insiders have described these events as chaotic, with substance use and raunchy encounters behind closed doors. Some partygoers claimed that the after-parties took a dark turn with escalating behaviors that led many to sneak out by 2 or a.m. Sensing things were getting too intense, celebrities, who once thrived in this exclusive world, reportedly saw the writing on the wall and would slip away to avoid the madness. While Diddy has firmly denied all accusations, the ongoing legal scrutiny surrounding these parties has fans and followers wondering just how much more will come to light. With each new revelation, Diddy's carefully crafted public persona faces new questions. What really happened behind the scenes at those parties? Everything the FBI discovered in Diddy's home. In the past few weeks, things have taken a seriously wild turn for Sean Diddy Combs. Federal agents from Homeland Security Investigations, along with other law enforcement officials, stormed both his Los Angeles and Miami homes as part of an investigation that's reportedly based in New York. And according to sources close to the situation, this isn't just a random checkup. This is something much deeper. Of course, Diddy's reps have yet to comment on the situation, and as of now, no one knows exactly where the mogul is hiding out. But the questions are piling up fast. What did the feds find in those multimillion-dollar estates? This latest twist follows a string of legal drama that seems to have started with a lawsuit from Diddy's former girlfriend and R&B singer Cassie. While already seeing its fair share of business disputes and controversies surrounding the mogul, Cassie's lawsuit was the straw that broke the camel's back. She's not alone, though. Other allegations of misconduct began to surface shortly after her bombshell claims. Diddy, for his part, has denied all accusations. But it's clear that his once untouchable reputation is starting to crumble. One of the more shocking revelations tied to these raids is the involvement of a year-old woman who claims she was seriously hurt by Diddy. Could these raids be related to that case? No one's quite sure yet, but it's definitely fueling rumors that things are about to get a lot darker. The real drama, though, erupted when a video surfaced showing Homeland Security agents raiding Combs' Los Angeles property, which was shared by Misa Hilton, who is Diddy's ex and the mother of his son Justin Dior Combs, shows federal agents in full tactical gear conducting the search in the video. Justin and his brother, Christian King Combs, are seen being handcuffed during the operation, though they were later released as part of the standard protocol. The raid was so intense that Misa took to Instagram, claiming that excessive force had been used against her sons, especially Justin, and calling out the agents for going beyond what the search warrant required. As if that wasn't shocking enough, things got even weirder when authorities raided Combs' Miami mansion at the same time. According to reports, they found firearms and seized electronic devices. And just to paint an even more chilling picture, sources revealed that agents discovered dedicated rooms equipped with bondage equipment, toys, lingerie, and even hidden cameras. One Homeland officer allegedly compared Combs's setup to Jeffrey Epstein's infamous residence, making everyone wonder what exactly was Diddy into behind closed doors. On top of all this, there's the growing web of allegations surrounding Diddy's criminal activities. According to a recent federal indictment, the music mogul is allegedly the leader of a criminal enterprise involving forced labor, arson, kidnapping, bribery, obstruction, and, most chillingly, trafficking. These charges have been a major blow to Diddy's reputation as a savvy businessman and music mogul. While he's firmly denied all the allegations, the combination of the lawsuits, the raids, and now these disturbing new accusations is starting to make his bad boy label seem eerily fitting. It's still unclear where all this will lead, but it's safe to say that Diddy's carefully crafted public image is quickly unraveling. As the investigation continues, people are left wondering just how much more dirt will come to light and how long Diddy can't keep denying it all. With every new revelation, the truth behind these raids seems to be getting darker and more complicated by the day. Diddy used his parties to blackmail celebrities. Diddy used his wild parties to blackmail celebrities, and it's all coming to light now. A shocking video from the early S has surfaced, and it's causing a stir. Sean P. Diddy Combs in a disturbingly casual moment as he jokes about one of his infamous parties. The footage, which has resurfaced on social media, shows DJ James Ford from the band Semi-Mobile Disco, passed out cold at one of Diddy's notorious London bashes. As Ford lays unconscious on a couch, Diddy addresses the camera, saying, "For those in London who wonder what happens to white men at my parties, this is what happens." He then zooms in on Ford and with a smirk, quips, "And that's James from Semi-Mobile Disco, an actual DJ." Diddy jokes that DJs aren't supposed to pass out before adding, "I put them to sleep." In true Diddy fashion, he has another guest balance a drink on Ford's head, laughing at the absurdity of it all. This video comes to light at a time when Diddy's name is embroiled in serious legal trouble. As these videos resurface, the music mogul is facing allegations that paint a far darker picture of his infamous parties than anyone could have imagined. Diddy has denied all accusations, but this video raises even more questions about the chaos and potentially illegal activities that allegedly went on behind closed doors. Diddy's legal battles have been heating up in recent weeks. In fact, his lawyers recently filed a third request to the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit asking for his pretrial release, claiming that the evidence against him is insufficient for continued detention. They argue that the court's previous rulings were flawed and Diddy shouldn't remain behind bars while awaiting trial. While his legal team fights to get him out of detention, new details keep emerging that paint a disturbing picture of the mogul's lifestyle. In the latest twist, Diddy's lawyers suggested that as part of his bail terms, women should be prohibited from entering his home, except for family members or the mothers of his children. They also promised that he would undergo weekly screenings and keep a log of all visitors to ensure no further damage is done to his reputation. But the most chilling part of all this? The ongoing investigation into Diddy's parties, which have taken a much darker turn than anyone could have predicted. Sources allege that Diddy's employees played a crucial role in facilitating these secretive, twisted sessions. They reportedly booked travel, arranged hotel rooms, and made sure the rooms were stocked with supplies, including substances, baby oil, lubricants, and extra linen. But that's just the beginning. The most disturbing claim to surface is that Diddy allegedly filmed some of these sessions without his victims' knowledge, capturing sensitive, embarrassing, and incriminating footage. Why? To use as leverage, of course. Diddy is said to have kept these videos as collateral to ensure his victims stayed quiet. Even after they left his parties, according to the indictment, these videos were meant to ensure the continued obedience and silence of the victims. As the investigation into Diddy's activities grows, the picture painted by these new revelations is incredibly disturbing. The once glamorous world of Diddy's parties is now being exposed for what it truly was, a web of manipulation, blackmail, and possibly even criminal activity. The leaked footage of DJ Ford's collapse is just the tip of the iceberg, with the real story behind Diddy's power and control beginning to unfold. Now, as Diddy faces these serious allegations, it seems the celebrity world is starting to reckon with the truth behind those wild, exclusive parties. For years, Diddy was seen as untouchable, a kingpin in both the music industry and celebrity circles, but with each new revelation, it's becoming harder to ignore the darker side of his legacy and just how far he might have gone to keep his secrets buried. He intimidated guests to stay silent. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended performances with male commercial workers. So we already know that when the feds hit up Diddy's properties in Miami Beach in Los Angeles, they found a lot more than just designer furniture. According to the indictment, they seized narcotics and waited for it. Over bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Sounds like someone was preparing for more than just a party, but the surprises didn't end there. They also uncovered firearms, including 3 AR-15s with serial numbers mysteriously tampered with, plus a drum magazine. Of course, Diddy's lawyer quickly jumped in to defend him, claiming the guns weren't his. Apparently, Diddy's just a fan of security and hires a company to handle that sort of thing. Sure, Diddy.